Good for you.
Hey guys, Father here, and welcome to another edition of Hallowinz week. Well, since I'm Hallowinz month, since I started out this month with talking about the Addams Family, I thought I should end it with talking about the second greatest show, the Munsters. Now I knew Fred Gwynne, who played Herman, and Yvonne DiCarlo, who played his wife, had passed away. I found out recently that Al Lewis is now up in heaven as well. So I think it's maybe a good time to pay a little tribute to them. So rather than just doing a tribute to them all at once, I'm going to do 3 different tributes for them. And you could also think of this as a character profile to the characters. So here we go. Okay. So Fred Gwynne, who played Herman Munster, was born on July 10th, 1926. Now originally he started it off on this show called 54 Where Are You? And that's a pretty good show, except once you've seen it, it is just really not the same again, but it's still a good show, and it has pretty funny episodes. I totally recommend it. After that, Fred found his way to doing theater. He started being in the movies called The Cotton Club back in 1984, as well as being in Shadows, in Fog and Luna. He also was in Paradise Lost, as well as being in a movie way back in 1986 called A Star Christmas Star. And but as for his role as Herman Munster, originally he started out as in the first episode, going to a costume party having no idea. The character of Herman Munster was played really quite well by Fred Gwynne. I mean, Herman, while he was dumber than a bag of rocks, he really was always all heart, and he was the typical American dad. He was always funny, and he truthfully was always a good father. One of my favorite episodes is where Grandpa turns into a bull so he could ride for the rodeo, because he promised his son Eddie he could do it, but was afraid. And another episode he was funny in was when he stays out late because of his friends, and then Lily doesn't want anything to do with him. When the whole episode wasn't as funny, there was always a part in it that was really good. One of my favorite episodes was where Herman was trying to drive to get a promotion at his job at the mortuary. When he tried to get, and then he didn't have a driver's license, and Grandpa then told him a grid on the street, and he said, "What do you do if you park there at X's and O's?" Herman said, "What if I go here? You don't go here. What if I go here?" And then, long story short, they were playing tic-tac-toe. it was just a funny episode. And Fred Gwynne was perfect for the role. I mean, not only was he perfect because he was a tall actor for Frankenstein, but he also was perfect because he was a really nice guy, as was Herman. There was also a pretty funny episode where he got a call to be in the Dodgers. So now I believe that when somebody dies, a lot of times it's they can't live on if the role is reprised in a good way. There've been a couple good like I suppose good enough tries where people try to play, but they were never as good as Fred. So in a way, maybe his legacy lives on with the fact that we got to. So there you go. That's my tribute to Fred Gwynne. So tune in tomorrow when I give a tribute to Yvonne DiCarlo. So thanks a lot, guys. Have a good night.